at Spile Direct.
President ni jina ulidharau ama ni nini? President Kipchirchir Ruta, ujue kwamba Moi University iko your county. Mbona usirisk Moi University na
in 2024 has brought the institution to its knees, culminating in an indefinite closure and a staff strike that has crippled its operations. One of the major issues at the heart of the university's downfall is financial mismanagement. Staff members who have gone without salaries for months took to the streets in protest earlier this year. The delay in payments is not just a recent occurrence, but part of a broader trend of financial instability that has plagued the university for some time. With mounting debts and unpaid obligations, many staff have been pushed to the brink, unable to meet their personal financial needs and calling for accountability from the institution's leadership. At the center of this financial turmoil is Vice-Chancellor Professor Isaac Koskei, who has faced intense scrutiny. Since his appointment, Koskei's leadership has been riddled with challenges, particularly in managing the university's financial health. While he has publicly acknowledged the difficulties, critics argue that his administration has not done enough to address the core issues. Some stakeholders have raised concerns over the misallocation of resources, questionable procurement practices, and lack of proper oversight. The financial crisis under his tenure has led to not only the strike, but also a significant erosion of trust between the university's management and its staff. The strike, led by unions representing academic and non-academic staff, has become a flashpoint for broader discontent with the university's leadership. Staff members are demanding not only immediate payment of their arrears, but also reforms to ensure that such delays do not happen again. This unrest has paralyzed the university, with students caught in the crossfire. Many of them, some close to graduation, now find their academic futures uncertain, as the strike has led to the suspension of learning activities. As the situation worsened, the university was forced to announce its indefinite closure. This drastic measure was taken after negotiations with staff broke down, and it became clear that the institution could not function under the prevailing conditions. The closure has left more than 40,000 students in limbo, their education disrupted with no clear path forward. Many students, frustrated and anxious, have called for urgent government intervention, fearing that their academic years will be lost to bureaucratic delays and financial mismanagement. The indefinite closure of Moi University not only disrupts education, but also affects the local economy. The institution is one of the largest employers in the region, and its shutdown has ripple effects on businesses and services that rely on the university community. Vendors, transport providers, and landlords in the surrounding areas are all facing economic losses due to the halted operations. The future of Moi University remains uncertain. While Professor Isaac Koskei has promised to find solutions, there are deep-seated concerns about whether the institution can recover from this crisis. Calls for reforms, including external audits and new leadership, are growing louder. The government has been urged to step in and mediate the situation, with many hoping for a financial bailout to restore the institution to stability. For now, Moi University remains in limbo, a shadow of its former self, with students, staff, and stakeholders anxiously waiting for a resolution to one of the most significant crises in the university's history.
Mafresha, wazazi wako wanajua mko wapi?
Kwa nyumba, kwa nyumba.
Na mko wapi sasa hivi?
Kwa maandamano hivi.
Tunaambia nini Mafresha?
Kuna Fresha linikataa sasa hivi. Ana place ya kuweka vitu.
sahi?
Sahi sijalala. Atafuta matope alalie. Sasa nikaita.
The great Moi University has fallen. The great Moi University has fallen.
Nipatie miwani, unaniambia miwani nimekuwa na wapi?
Ni huyo.
Utanitumia.
Tuko tu. Next year. Msifanye ende sasa.
Naweza panda kesho niame.
Hata wakidanganya nyinyi.
Sawa.
Hii ni live bullet hii. Unaona? Na hii ni tear gas. Wanataka tukufe. Wanataka tukufe, nani atasoma? Nani atasoma? Nani atasoma? Nani atasoma?